Hey there, fellow minds, and welcome back to Protect Your Mind, the show that's here to tickle your brain cells and keep them on their toes. I'm your host, Santo, and today we're diving into a topic that's got everybody's neurons firing: the 10,000-hour rule. Can you really master anything with 10,000 hours of practice? Let's find out with our trusty guest, Mind.
Hello, Santo. Ready to unravel the secrets of skill mastery?
Well, Mind, I've heard a lot about this 10,000-hour rule. Some folks swear by it, while others call it a load of hooey. What's the deal?
The classic divide. The 10,000-hour rule suggests that it takes approximately 10,000 hours of dedicated practice to achieve mastery in a skill. It's like the gold standard for skill development.
But Mind, I've got a buddy who's been playing the kazoo for 10,000 hours, and let me tell you, he's still not headlining any concerts.
Well, Santo, here's the thing. The 10,000-hour rule isn't a guarantee for fame and fortune. It's more of a guideline, a rule of thumb. Mastery depends on the quality of practice, not just the quantity of hours.
Quality over quantity, huh? All right, Mind, I'm listening. So, what makes practice quality practice?
Great question! Quality practice involves deliberate, focused, and structured efforts to improve. It's not just mindlessly strumming a guitar or doodling on a canvas for hours. It's about setting specific goals, seeking feedback, and pushing your limits.
Okay, I'm starting to see the light here. But what if I told you that some people are naturally gifted and they don't need 10,000 hours to become masters?
The age-old debate of talent versus hard work. While natural talent can give you a head start, it doesn't replace the need for practice. Even prodigies like Mozart put in their fair share of hours. Think of talent as a turbocharger. It can boost your progress, but you still need to drive the car.
Turbocharged cars, Mind? You're getting creative. But what about those who say, I've put in 10,000 hours and I'm still not a master? Are they doing something wrong?
Well, it's possible. The 10,000-hour rule isn't a magic wand. It's a rough estimate. If you're not making progress, it's time to evaluate your practice methods, get feedback, and maybe even seek a mentor. Sometimes, a fresh perspective can make all the difference.
All right, Mind. But let's talk about something that's been bothering me. Can you really apply the 10,000-hour rule to everything? I mean, I've been chewing gum for years, but I'm not a gum-chewing master.
You're bringing the humor. But here's the thing. The 10,000-hour rule applies more to complex skills that involve learning, problem-solving, and refinement. Chewing gum is more of a habit, not a skill that requires continuous improvement. So, you're safe from becoming a gum-chewing prodigy.
Phew. I was worried there for a second. But Mind, let's say I want to learn a new skill, like juggling flaming swords while riding a unicycle. How do I apply the 10,000-hour rule without becoming a human marshmallow?
Well, that's a unique choice. But seriously, when tackling a complex skill, you want to break it down into manageable parts. Practice each component separately and gradually combine them. Safety first, my friend. And remember, unicycles are for riding, not for roasting marshmallows.
Haha, duly noted. Now, here's a hot topic. Can you cheat the 10,000-hour rule with shortcuts or hacks?
Well, there are no magic shortcuts. But you can certainly optimize your learning process. Effective strategies like spaced repetition, deliberate practice, and setting clear goals can help you make the most of your practice hours. So, it's not cheating. It's just working smarter.
Working smarter, not harder, got it. But what about those days when I just don't feel like practicing? Can I skip a day or two without ruining my progress?
Great question, Santo. Skipping a day here and there won't set you back much, but consistency is key. Think of it like a train that moves slowly, but if it stops too often, it takes longer to reach its destination. So, keep those wheels turning.
All right, Mind, you've convinced me that practice is important. But what if I've put in my 10,000 hours and still don't feel like a master? Can I throw in the towel?
Well, you can throw in the towel, but then you won't get to enjoy the mastery that might be just around the corner. Mastery often comes when you least expect it. Keep going, keep learning, and who knows? You might wake up one day feeling like a true master of your craft.
Wise words, mind. Now, before we wrap up, give us a fun fact about the 10,000-hour rule.
Certainly, Santo. Did you know that the 10,000-hour rule was popularized by Malcolm Gladwell in his book Outliers? However, the idea was originally proposed by psychologist Anders Ericsson, who later clarified that not all skills require exactly 10,000 hours. It's more of an average.
The plot thickens. Thanks for that tidbit, mind. And thank you, dear listeners, for tuning in to another enlightening episode of Protect Your Mind.
Remember, whether it's 10,000 hours or 10,000 laughs, we're here to entertain and educate.
That's a wrap for today, folks. Join us next time as we explore more fascinating topics that keep your minds buzzing.
Until then, keep practicing, keep learning, and never stop protecting your mind.